Welcome to Hanging Out with Robert, that's me. This video contains things that I encounter throughout the day. If for some reason I complete a task and you would like to see the details, you can click on the link in the description area below. This video also contains tips and tricks that I learned throughout the years. I plan on leaving this video accessible for about 30 days. After that, you can view it through my Patreon account. Thank you very much for watching. Well, folks, hopefully I am done with my, I don't know what to call it, financial verification things that I have going on with Uncle Joe's financial reporting office. Man, it's, you know what, no big deal. I hadn't done anything wrong. The only thing is I can't find my box of receipts. Because I boxed that stuff up. It's not a big box. I got a small box. So it's a box in a box somewhere of all these dang receipts that they asked for. However, my debit card transaction ledger that I printed off from my bank account has dates, hotel names, and cities on there. I can't think of any reason why that wouldn't be enough. And I was able to print off a few of those receipts from the internet. Most are not. I really got on those folks about emailing me receipts the following year, not so much that year. So I mean, I gave them probably 95% of what they wanted and needed. At the end of the day, it's just money. I mean, if they take it, they take it. You know, I do my best to get it to them. Right now, I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, and I am over here in Florence, Kentucky, helping my buddy James. And then I got to help somebody in Cincinnati with a fuel pump. And then I got some more stuff to do on my vehicles and at the house. So I'm not going anywhere, not traveling anywhere these next 2 days, and then I'm leaving here Thursday to head out west. So that's what's going on. So I'm here with this 98 S70, 313,000 miles. It's not getting defrost. Now, when you guys are dealing with these climate control units, the electronic ones, I'm gonna make a suggestion. Put this thing in auto as often as you can, and once every, I don't know, couple of weeks, put that thing to defrost at least twice a month. I'm experiencing some of these systems, not the electronic part, but the mechanical part inside, the flaps that open and close to allow air to reach the defrost ducts are gluing themselves closed. And then the motor over here that turns those flaps and tries to open them can't open it because the shaft isn't strong enough and the motor isn't strong enough to unglue them. I had to push some loose by my hand, and it took a lot of force for me to push that loose, and it tore the rubber gasket that was on the door flaps. I don't know if you guys seen that. That was about a year ago in Chicago. Kind of a epiphany that's going on. So a lot of times, the arm that comes out, it has a receiver. The motor plugs into it. That motor turns and cracks that plastic arm shaft, and then the motor's turning and the shaft is not because it's glued closed. So I want to encourage you guys, use auto often, go to defrost at least twice a month, and hopefully you'll avoid that. He's also having a delayed check engine light. Start the car runs a few seconds, and then the check engine light comes on. So we're going to scan that, see why that's happening, reset a service light, and see what we can do about this defrost situation. Now, Your defroster depends on your AC system a lot. The AC comes on, even if you have it selected to heat, the air will still be hot. However, the AC is drying out the car, and it will dry off a foggy windshield in a matter of seconds. Whereas if your AC is not working, you got to dry that off with heat, and that may take 5-10 minutes. So you're looking at these windows being defogged in a few seconds or 10 minutes. Do your best to make sure your AC works so that your defrost works at peak performance. It's just the way the system was designed. Volvo had the system designed like that back in the 70s. So let's get the scanner. I got it here, my VST. Hook it up, scan it, see what that check engine light's all about. Then I can actually use this and see that this defrost motor works. Or I could use my laptop that has a VAGCOM cable and has Volvo FCR. I could see those motors move. So I'm going to try to use my VST. That's our code. It says we have something stored in the TCM, which is your transmission control module. So let's go out, not clear that, and check our transmission, see if there's codes in there. It's kind of odd that that code is 666. Don't want that one. We have 2 error codes in the transmission. Mode selector, which is a PMP switch error. 124. And a 313 gear selector signal. So it looks like this vehicle may have PMP switch issues. Let's exit that, erase these. Alright. Let's back up and read it again. Make sure it stayed erased. Then we're going to back up and go back to the engine and see if there's a code still in there. Do 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 do. Still a code there. So let's back out and erase that one. Okay. Alright, now let's see if we can get this climate control stuff to activate and work. I backed out. I went to body. I went to climate control. Now I'm going to read the codes. 6 codes. Blower fan motor, power unit. Drive temp motor. That's driver's side temp motor. That's in the duct system. Cabin temp motor. I believe that's the motor behind that grill right there. Passenger temp motor, which is in the duct system. Air distributor motor. Not sure where that one is. Air distributor motor position sensor. Maybe that's the motor that's controlling that right there. Maybe that motor's bad. I brought a couple with me. Alright, we're back to 1. So let's exit that and try to erase these codes. Alright, so they are erased. Let's see if we can do a monitor test. Scroll the list. So it's telling us where these positions are. I'm going to change this thing from defrost to auto, see if it changes. Yep, it went to vent. It went to auto. So we know the control unit's working. I don't know if the motor is working. So we're going to check that out. So it's left temp is up to 27. That moved, which is good. Let's go down. Right temp knob. So the control unit seems to be working. Recycle is 2%. Let's put that on, the fan on, and choose recycle, see if that moves. Let me start the car, see if that matters. Because it's saying not activated. I didn't get a bunch of flashy things there. I can hear the AC compressor cycling. I got this on. I'm going to hit recycle, see if that matters now. Yeah, the shutter went all the way to 100% recycle. I'm going to go back to fresh. Alright. So the AC sounds like it needs to be serviced. It's cycling off and on. Defrost temp 100%. P temp. Cabin temp. ECT outside temp. Time it's been running. Speed. Cabin. Fan unit okay. Fan knob is on. Mode knob is auto. That's the mode knob right there. And the fan is on like 40%. Alright, so we've gone through all these things. AC staying on longer now. D-temp shutter. I'm going to take this to defrost, see if that matters. Alright, it's on defrost, so I'm going to pull this glove box, see if I get that motor to function, and go from there. We still do not have a check engine light, so maybe clearing those codes out of the TCM cured that, and hopefully this PMP switch is not going bad on them. I like the original ones better. Getting some flickering in these lights up here. I don't know what's going on there. That's weird. There is no motor up here on this side. It must be on the driver's side in this, what do we call it? S70 series. Now it looks like somebody's had this open before, so I wonder if this vehicle has had an evaporator. There's a crack in the duct system over there. See how that little mount right there is broke? And that's torn open. That's going to be leaking air. And I'm not sure if this is closed all the way. And I'm not sure if I've been in here, but somebody's been in here and jacked around with that thing, broke that stuff. But let's go on the driver's side, see if we can find the blend door motor on that side and whether or not it's working. Man, that side is extremely hard to reach up there behind that steering wheel, but gotta go where it is. So my guess is if I went to defrost, I should see that thing turn if it worked. So there it is, it's in defrost. Fan's blowing. I'm gonna go to front vent that thing should turn. And it is not turning. Still not turning. I'm going to go to the foot. Still not turning. So I'm going to plug a motor in on the other side, see if I can get the motor to respond, and if so, I'm probably going to replace that motor on that other side. Here is the driver's side, and when you look right there on the side of the bellow, that's the temperature motor, and up here on the other side of this is the motor, I believe, that controls the defrost. So I unplugged it. I'm going to plug another motor in there and see if it'll move. I have this motor plugged in. We're going to see if switching it to defrost will make that shaft move, because that's what we're looking for. Shaft movement. Just went to defrost. I don't see no shaft movement there. This one moved, the last one didn't. Let me find the controls again. And find the middle one. See if I can get this to move. I seen this motor move, now it's not moving. Moved when I plugged it in, now it's not moving anywhere. Well, I'm going to try to do some kind of calibration on it, see if the calibration matters. I ran the adjust motors feature on this, and it appears that everything is now working. So I got air coming out of the front jet. I'm going to go up to defrost, see if that goes away. And it is gone away. So it just needed to be reprogrammed. So we're good to go. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.